Virtualization. So, first and foremost, what is virtualization? Virtualization is the creation of a virtual version of something, such as a server, a desktop, a storage device, or an operating system. Virtualization uses software to create an abstraction layer over the physical hardware. In doing so, it creates a virtual compute system, sometimes also known as virtual machines. This allows us to run multiple virtual computers, operating systems, and applications on a single physical server. So, what are the types of virtualization? There are four major types of virtualization. Operating system virtualization. Virtualizing an operating system is the most common form of virtualization. It involves putting a second instance or multiple instances of an operating system on a single hardware machine. Server virtualization. This is used mostly in business environments. Here, IT departments it is used by IT departments to balance the workload of specific software in an agile way that doesn't overload a specific server or underload a specific application in the event of a large project or software. In addition to load balancing, it also allows for easier management of servers and applications. Hardware virtualization. Hardware virtualization is one of the rare forms of virtualization. It is very hard to differentiate from operating system virtualization, as often when we are implementing operating system virtualization, we also have to implement hardware virtualization. The only difference here is that instead of putting multiple software instances on a single machine, which is the case in operating system virtualization, here chunks of the machine are partitioned off to perform a specific task. Next, we have storage virtualization. Storage virtualization is an array of servers that are managed by a virtual storage system. The servers aren't aware where the data is actually stored, but they can be located virtually. Next, we have this example of desktop virtualization. Here we have one hardware system which we are presenting as several different hardware systems using a virtualization software. So let us now talk about what is this virtualization software. This software is called as hypervisor. It is a thin software layer that allows multiple operating systems to run alongside each other and share the same physical computing resources. These operating systems come as the virtual representation of a physical computer, which we also refer to as virtual machines. The hypervisor assigns each VM its own portion of the underlying computing power, memory, and storage. This prevents the VM virtual machines from interfering with each other. Now, there are two types of hypervisors, type 1 and type 2. So, what is type 1 hypervisor? A bare metal hypervisor or type 1 hypervisor is a layer of software we install directly on top of a physical server and its underlying hardware. There is no software or any operating system in between, hence the name bare metal hypervisor. A Type 1 hypervisor is proven in providing excellent performance and stability since it does not run inside any other operating system. Type 1 hypervisors are an operating system themselves, a very basic one on top of which you can run virtual machines. The physical machine the hypervisor is running on serves virtualization purposes only. You cannot use it for anything else. Here we can see we have the hardware, then we have the hypervisor, and then we are using it to build our guest operating system. Next, we have type 2 hypervisor. This type of hypervisor run inside of an operating system of a physical host machine. This is why we call type 2 hypervisors hosted hypervisors, as opposed to type 1 hypervisors that run directly on the hardware. Hosted hypervisors have one software layer underneath. Here, in this case, first we have the hardware, then we have a host operating system on which our hypervisor runs. And on this hypervisor, we virtualize these operating systems. Now, these are some of the top hypervisor tools: Microsoft Hyper-V, VMware, VirtualBox Oracle, Oracle VirtualBox, Workstation Pro, KVM. Today, in a world led by technology, virtualization can be very advantageous. Some of the advantages of virtualization are: reduce operating cost. Because virtualization doesn't require actual hardware components to be used or installed, people find it cheaper to implement. There is no longer a need to dedicate large areas of space and huge monetary investment to create an on site resource. Next, when a disaster affects a physical server, someone is responsible for replacing or fixing it. This could take hours or even days. When working with virtualized environments, it is easy to provision and deploy, allowing you to replicate and clone the virtual machines that have been affected quite fastly. Virtualization also allows us to securely allocate a finite number of resources to a given person or group of persons. With fewer hardware, people will be able to spend less time maintaining the physical hardware. Will be able to install, update, and maintain the environment across all the virtual machines instead of going through the laborious and tedious process of applying updates server by server. Most virtualization providers automatically update their hardware and software that is utilized. Instead of sending instead of sending people to do these updates locally, they are installed by the third party providers. This allows us to focus on other tasks and save even more money for individuals or corporations, hence increasing the efficiency and productivity. Thank you.